Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the guys from the Fresh and Fit podcast. I'm sure most of you have heard of this podcast already, but if you haven't, I think just the thumbnail and the title of this video that I'm going to be checking out gives you a pretty good idea of what their content is like. Just take a look at this. The title of the video is Pull Girls Easily. And then in the thumbnail, it says 3 girls, 1 day. And the video for this is even worse than you'd expect somehow. It's incredible that anybody takes these guys seriously. Like this video that we're about to watch is just amazing. I don't know how anybody could believe this bullshit story that he tells here. And basically like every second of this video is cringy. And you know, this guy claims to be an alpha male or whatever. But I know in the past he's tried to have videos taken down that are talking negatively about him. So hopefully this video doesn't get taken down. But if it does, then that just proves again that this guy is just full of shit. Like if you're an alpha male who's out there having sex with 3 girls a day or whatever you claim to be doing, you probably wouldn't be that bothered by a YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers talking a little shit and criticizing you. I feel like you wouldn't even have the time to pay attention to that. And also, I'm just a hater. Who the fuck cares what I think? I'm just jealous that I'm not a high value man like these guys are. Alright, so I think I've hyped up this video enough, and let's just jump right into it, and let's figure out how to pull girls easily.
Hey guys, it's your boy Fresh Prince CEO, and today we're going to talk about all my W's. Stay tuned for it.
Alright, here we go. We're going to be checking out some of this guy's W's. This guy didn't even seem very excited about this. It's pretty low energy, and he doesn't really seem like he's that convincing. You know, it seemed like me trying to make a video like this. Like, alright guys, you want to hear about some of my W's today? Like, usually these guys are really high energy and charismatic, and you can kind of see a little bit why people believe him or something. But this guy, you know, maybe he's just too busy having sex. Maybe that's it. He's just tired and he's like, I need a break, but I still want to tell all my followers my crazy stories, so they think at least there's still some hope for them out there.
So you heard my L's, marrying a single mom, getting left out in the cold, basically in the car, never came downstairs.
Alright, I think I might be pausing this every 2 seconds. What the hell did he just say there? My 2 L's are marrying a single mom and getting locked out in the cold? How the hell did he come up with those 2 things? Those could not be further apart. Like if someone's talking about L's, those are 2 weird things to come up with. Like maybe if you said just getting divorced or something like that, that could be an L, but marrying a single mom, like that's the L. That's kind of a weird one, and it shows how this guy thinks. And then it's even funnier that he just follows it up with being stuck outside in the cold or something like that. Alright, so I'm just going to skip ahead a little to where he's actually getting into the story.
But I met this guy at a pool party. He's an NBA player. I won't say his name for some reasons, but you know, he's a pretty top tier guy, high value guy, right? I'm at the bar ordering drinks for my friends, and he says, yo bro, what's a good spot to go party at tonight?
Alright, so right away this story sounds like bullshit. I guess he's out at a party in Miami, I'd imagine. I think that's where the podcast is. And an NBA player, you know, like fucking Jimmy Butler, you know, or somebody from the Miami Heat, some like 6'7" dude worth $70 million walks up to this guy and asks him where the party's at. I feel like the real story would be this guy running around pestering some NBA player, begging him to take him to some party or something. And then the rest of this guy's story is just what you'd imagine an NBA player's party would be like. I just can't imagine an NBA player asking this guy where the party's at. I think the party's probably going to be wherever that player is.
I told him, look bro, you can go downtown, you can go to Brickell, Wynwood, doesn't really matter. But I'm going to downtown because it's a really good spot. And then he's like, yo bro, are you on Instagram? I was like, perfect, yeah I am. So I give him my Instagram.
Oh, of course. Then this NBA player asks for this guy's Instagram. So the story so far is an NBA player walks up to him and he's like, yo, where's the party at? He responds with downtown Miami. And then the player asks for his Instagram. Like that's what happened so far. And who is watching this video in all seriousness and thinking that this is going to help him some way? Like, oh, how do I get 3 girls in 1 day? Oh, right, just become friends with an NBA player, of course.
And lo and behold, he followed me. He said, wait, you know this chick? So he pulls up this girl's profile, because you can see who's following someone that you just added from like the following list. I was like, yeah, I know her, bro. I used to like do her back in the day. He's like, damn, that's my shorty want to come in town. So basically, we were smashing the same chick.
God, this guy's the biggest tool ever. I don't know how anybody could watch this without cringing. Thank God pretty much every comment on this video is just roasting the shit out of this guy. I mean, how could you not? This video is just rough to watch. And this guy is just so desperate for attention, and he wants to brag so badly that he's just making up bullshit.
So he's like, yo, dude, you know what? I'm having a mansion party like the next day. Come through, I got you. All this time.
So then, of course, the NBA player invites him to a mansion party the next day. So one night, there's an NBA player just wandering around, and he comes up to this guy and asks him where the party is. Then he asks him for his Instagram, and then he's like, all right, well, tomorrow you come by my mansion party. So this guy's throwing mansion parties in Miami one night, and then asking this fucking guy where the party is on other nights, and then talking about how they're hooking up with the same girls. Like, if this is true, I want to know what NBA player this is. This is really not a good look for them. All right, so now I'm just going to skip ahead to where he's at the mansion party. And of course, it's just all girls.
So I'm like, yo, how's this going to work? He says to me, yo, come through, bro. So he's like, yo, pick 3 that you want, and I got you. I was like, 3 that I want? Is it like a buffet? Shoot, I'll take it. So I was like, yo, I like her, and her. He goes, talks to them.
Oh, God, this guy is just the worst. He's trying so hard here to impress somebody. Did anybody get impressed by this? Did anybody take this seriously? Does anybody think this guy's cool from this video? Like, this is just the worst. I think everybody just hates this guy after watching this.
Calls him over, and I kid you not, I got a bedroom for you over here, do your thing. I'm like, what the heck? Is it that easy? So what happened was, like, I talked to them real quick, they were mad cool, and legit, guys, I could have had a threesome with them, but I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I had no idea.
You could have had a threesome with them. You could have also had a foursome because there was 3 other girls there. I don't know if we were just going to leave one out by herself or something, or he just can't do math. That's probably the most likely scenario here.
This is crazy. Like, I had no idea what was going on. I was like, yo, this is too much for me. But what happened was, I did my thing with one of them, came back outside, hopped in the shower real quick, talked to the other one, went back in the room later on.
God, if this story somehow is true, this is just sad. Like, these poor girls, this is like rock bottom.
So basically, I had 3 girls in one night. It sounds crazy, guys, but there's a whole nother world outside of the regular dating circle.
So I guess that's the whole story. Like, that was the most pointless, useless shit ever. And he acts like this is gonna help somebody. Like, this whole story is just, I was friends with NBA players, so I was able to have sex with 3 girls in one day. Like, that's all. Like, all right, become friends with an NBA player. I'm sure all the people subscribed to this channel will have no problem doing that. Like, what kind of advice is this?
Where guys of high value can actually like set up certain things that regular guys can't.
Yeah, guys, rich people are able to do more than normal people. Isn't that some groundbreaking revelation here?
So translate that into like my own lifestyle. Now from Instagram, I say, you know what? I can have 3 in one day. Why can't I do it myself? Learning from Deals on Demand that you guys are gonna learn if you bought the course.
Oh, sweet, there's a course I could pay for too. I get to listen to this guy talk for even longer and tell me how I need to become friends with high value men, or how I need to become a high value man or something.
You've done for yourself through Instagram or dating apps. Because for example, all it is a numbers game. So it's all about scale. So with Instagram, you could DM 100 chicks. Out of 100, let's say 10 hit you up. Boom. You can space out how you want to do it, but that's 10 chicks ready to meet you in person. So
this guy is not even a good salesman. Like, this is the dumbest shit ever. Who hears this and is like, oh yeah, he's making good points here. Like, anybody could tell you this shit. You want to get some girls, go message them on Instagram. I mean, that's probably not even gonna work, but that's just some bullshit to tell somebody to try to sell your like fucking service or whatever the hell this is. All right, so that's about it for this video. Make sure you hit the like button, then leave me a comment, let me know what you think about all this, and then hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.